I am going to show you how we are receiving appointment requests and where to look for them and how to set up Athena so you will see these requests. We're starting with our website, and I just wanted you to see where the patients will click that they want to schedule an appointment online. So they'll click here. That will pop up. They'll click the online, and it will take them to this page. If they already have a Portal account, they can log in, or if they need to sign up for one, they'll click here. And it would look like this, and they would sign up. So I suggest each of you try that just to see what it'll be like for our patients. Right now, I'm going to go to the Portal the account that I've already set up in John's name. All right, so this is what they'll see when they hit appointments, and it will say online scheduling is not currently available. That's because we don't want them to schedule their own appointment. To request an appointment, please send us a message or call the office. So they will click this, send us a message. They'll click their provider, either Dr. White or office staff. The location they choose, if they don't pick one, they don't have to, but well, they might have to, actually. I haven't tried not. So this person's going to request Monday morning, and they have to put a message in here. I want STD testing. And then they send it. So I'm doing this so you can see where it goes. So now I'm going to click on our Athena home screen, and the first thing you'll need to do, if you haven't done so already, Kelsey sent a great email with images. So if you haven't done so, you'll click this plus sign here and go down to the bottom here and click Portal. Mine's already chosen, so I'm not going to pick it again. But when the message comes in, it will go to either the Heights staff box or the West staff box. In this case, I chose Heights when I said my preference for a clinic, so appointment request shows up right there. So you're going to click appointment request. You can see it's from John Pinnell, and I'm going to click that, and then you'll be able to see what he put there. He said, reason for appointment, I want STD testing, preferred appointment time, mornings on Monday. So we're going to go here. The receptionists will be filtering through these, but the nurses, if the receptionist is busy and wants to look and sees one, they can let the receptionist know. Then the receptionist can put it in review to the nurse or go ahead and call the patient. Sometimes they might say something that requires a nurse to address it and make the phone call. If they're requesting STD testing and had a medical question in their request, I would say for the receptionist to go here and hit nurses and send that and put an action note sent to nurses. I mean, it's obvious that's what it did, so you don't really have to put an action note if you didn't touch base with the patient. In this case, the receptionist is going to say, I will call you to get that appointment scheduled, or some such phrase, and then pin it to the top. That way it's the first thing we see. We're going to reply to the patient via the portal. So you're going to click that, reply to the patient via the portal, and save. And then go ahead and call the patient. And then I'm going to go back to the home screen here. And down in Portal now, you can see that appointment request that has been sent. So it sits here in Portal until the patient reads it. So right down here, you can see it said reply to patient via portal. It's in review to the portal. I'm going to be John right now and go back over here, look in my inbox. It has one message in the inbox, and he also would have gotten an email indicating that he had a message in the portal. It doesn't send a text to the patient's phone. It only sends a message to their email, and the message says you have a message in the portal. So I'm going to click on that, and it shows who replied. It was me in Athena, and I said I will call to get that appointment scheduled. So now John knows, he's read it, and now if we go back here, it'll look different. So I'm going to go back down to the portal. That message is no longer there because it's been seen. It's also not going to be in here because it's been seen. we just know that they saw it because it's gone from the portal. If you wanted to check on that patient to see what that looks like in their chart, but you wouldn't need to because you've called them. If you wanted to make a note in their chart that you did call them to schedule that appointment, you can do that. You can go here in the person's chart and see their portal messages. So appointment request, it's all there, and it's closed because it was read by the patient via the portal. Now, if the patient replies to that, so I'm going to be the patient again, and I'm going to reply to it. Thank you for calling me. I doubt the patients will do this, but just want to show you an example. So I'm sending that as John back to Athena. And now it will be back in the Heights staff box because that's where he had indicated he wanted to go. And we can see his reply. Thank you for calling me. So there you have it. I'm going to go ahead and close that one because we don't need to respond to that any longer. Okay. And then, so that if you guys want a little more detail on how to send and reply to messages via the portal, up here in support, click on Help, Resources, and Community. And anyone can do this. You can put in any kind of statement or phrase that you're interested in learning more about in this. So if you're curious about doing something in Athena that you're not sure about, you can look here. So I'm going to write sending and replying to messages via the portal. So if you type that into yours, you will get a list of articles. This first one is really helpful. And then you can read through that and see how to do that. If you have any questions, you can let me know. And I think that is it. I think that covers everything. So receptionists will be checking the Heights staff box consistently throughout the day, and the West staff box, regardless of where you're working. You'll be checking both of them for those appointment requests. That'll be right here. And responding to them by calling them, which is what we were doing in the past, and putting a message in there saying, I will call you to schedule that appointment, unless it has a medical question in it, in which case you will send it to review to the nurses and perhaps communicate to the nurse that you have put a message from a patient in there in case the nurse is busy and isn't looking. And that will be it. So I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks.